It's parkrun adventure time. I'm in the van waiting to pick Poppy up from school, and I am going to whisk her away on a parkrun adventure. We've been missing our van life and like snuggling together in the van since we got back from Ireland. So we're heading to Wales, just on the edge of Snowdonia National Park, heading to Bala to run Pont y Bala parkrun. Now, Pont y Bala has been on my radar for a long time. We tried to visit last year and couldn't, and then we were meant to go on our way back from Ireland, but we had to hurry back, so we missed it then as well. This parkrun started in 2019. They had almost a year, and then the COVID pause halted play. They then came back for about 18 runs before some essential repairs on like the river path were being done. That was meant to take 6 months, but ended up taking a year, so that was a year that Pont y Bala parkrun didn't run. But they're back. So, and I've been trying to visit, so third time lucky, everything crossed that we can run there tomorrow and complete the full Ponty. It's going to be my 200th different parkrun venue tomorrow, so looking forward to celebrating that. And if you don't know what the full Ponty parkrun challenge is, don't worry, I'll explain that later on in the video. For now, we should get there. Traffic isn't looking amazing. It's meant to be about a 2.5 hour drive. It looks like a cold one tonight as well, but we don't care. We're looking forward to the adventure. Hopefully the traffic will ease. And yeah, parkrun adventure time with my girl. Pont y Bala parkrun is one of the smaller runs, and I just love these runs where you don't feel overwhelmed and you really feel like you can get to know the community. So looking forward to it for so many reasons. So let me go and get my girl and we'll get on our way. Oh my goodness, that was the actual journey from hell. It took nearly 5 hours to get here, but we're here now. That's what matters, isn't it? I've lost my mind, left that somewhere on like the M62 or something in all of the stationary traffic. But we're still going to snuggle down. It's still an adventure. It's a night with my girl, and I will see you in the morning. There's ice on the inside of the van. Oh my goodness. That is insane. It was a cold one. Good morning. It's a cold and misty one, a dragon breath day as we would say, and it's parkrun day. We are in Bala in North Wales, but it's not been a great trip so far. We stayed here overnight in the van. It's about a 3-minute drive to the parkrun. It's been so cold, and Poppy's really poorly. She was up in the night throwing up. So let's go there and see what happens. Poppy's not going to parkrun, but I am, if she's well enough. It's, yeah. These things happen, don't they? You've got to laugh. Poor old Poppy's being an absolute champion. It's not nice being sick. It's still, it's about probably -2 maybe. My hands are absolutely biting cold just holding the camera. Anyway, let's get there. Poppy is my little parkrun hero. So we're in the van and we're going to head there. Yeah, definitely no parkrun for Poppy. Let's see what happens when we get there. A couple of minutes drive once we get this van warmed up. It's all iced up. We're here. We made it. Oh my goodness. What an effort today has been. The start is literally just here. Poppy doesn't want to drive anywhere, so she's going to stay in the van, bless her heart. We can just spend the morning here until she's starting to feel a bit better. Oh, this is not the parkrun adventure we'd planned, but we'll make the most of it anyway. So the start is over here, and there's a big car park. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, it is freezing. And then toilet block open over here.
Run, Pont y Bala! It's a wonderful morning. The sun will come out, I'm sure. It's just a little bit chilly to start with. Have we got any celebrations, any anniversary runs, something like that this morning?
My 200th different event.
And also here, it's a full Ponty.
Yay!
It'll mean something. There we are. Well, this morning, after the run, we'll be going to a new cafe for the first time, because the cafe we've been going to since parkrun started has unfortunately closed last week.
Oh no.
So we will be going to Tea Coffee, which is on the high street, on the right hand side, probably about 200 metres away. So it should be easy to find. It's got lots of seating areas outside. Lovely to see some of you there. It's an out and back course that you do twice. You will be starting roughly where I am now, turning right, and you will be just following the path. You will pass one marshal, carry on past them to a turnaround point with a second marshal, then you come back here, round the cone, and you do it again. And then when you come back a second time, the finish line will be again here with a funnel, etc. It can be narrow in places, and so if anybody had hoped to run the dogs this morning, I'm afraid we don't allow the dogs on the course. At the halfway point where there's the marshals, there's a couple of bollards which we can normally take out. We haven't been able to take them out this morning, so we put yellow markers on them. They're very easy to see. Please don't run into them. And finally, can we please have a round of applause or a cheer for the marshals this morning?
Yay! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, volunteers! Amazing, a Welsh start, loving that. And we're off. So a double out and back, a little bit slippy underfoot, can totally understand why they don't have dogs, it's pretty narrow. So happy to be running. Wasn't sure I was going to make it. If Poppy said she needed me, I'd be in that van with her. Anyway, cold morning air. It's just what I need. I realised I hadn't had any breakfast or anything. I've been looking after Poppy, so just had a bite of a naked bar and we're setting off. I think these are the bollards that they said they normally take out. And the icy marshal points. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, it's beautiful out here this morning, but very, very cold. I can't feel my legs. I'm in shorts. I don't know if that's an error. Cold legs. It's funny that the weather's changed and become so cold overnight. We tried to get here once before and it was cancelled because of ice, and we ended up doing a big parkrun, National Trust run, really beautiful. In fact, I filmed it. But I did have a mini panic this morning when I saw the weather was not going to get above freezing this morning. But we're very lucky. Lucky to be here, lucky it's on. Oh, and lucky that Poppy's well enough to let me run. The front runners here on their way back. Amazing, well done. And the turnaround is just up here. It'll feel nice to be on the way back. Thank you so much, you must be frozen, thank you. Just about starting to warm up. Just about, like I've unzipped just a tiny bit. I keep thinking about taking my jacket off, but I don't dare. It is cold. So back to the start, back to the turnaround, and then the start will be the finish. Totally flat, amazing tarmac path. And actually, it's pretty beautiful with all of the mist hanging on the water. Well done, thank you volunteers. It's either a fast run today or those guys are sort of jogging on the spot to keep warm. I have to look at the results. I am pleased Poppy didn't decide to walk it. Obviously, respect her choice whether she wants to run or walk, but I do feel for these marshals being out here today. Oh my goodness, it would have been a cold run. I think we'd have had to have wrapped up for like a polar expedition to walk this today. It's so cold. The first proper wintry run we've had this year. And that's a mile. Amazing, well done. Awesome. He's a little bit faster than we are. Just coming up to the halfway point. Yay! Oh, this might be my favourite bit. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. And then whee! And the car and heading back. Thank you so much. The sun is just about trying to come out. It's one of those lovely days where amazing, well done. Front runner. Yeah, about 16 minutes. Awesome run on this morning with cold air. But yeah, the sun is just trying to come out, and it's one of those mornings where you can look at the sun. People in front of me were teasing me saying it was the moon because it does look exactly like the moon. Well done. But it's definitely the sun, and It's just beautiful. What a morning to be out. I'm just sorry I can't share it with my pops. Back through the icy bollards. Thank you so much, Marshall. I'm really pleased he's standing where he was, because I was going to just go straight round the corner on my way back. But he's blocking that path, so that's going to win the right way. Well done. First female, she looks super strong. Oh my goodness, now the sun has gone behind the clouds. It's got like fully eerie. I can barely see the runners in front of me. It's like people emerging from the mist. Absolutely crazy weather. Reaching the turnaround for the second time. Whew. Thank you so much. How cold are you? Are you frozen? Oh, yeah, oh, that makes me feel so much better. Oh. Caution, runners. Although we can barely see them, look at the weather. Crazy. Yeah, I think I'm colder than you are. Thank you so much. Yay. That makes me feel so much better. I hate to think about people's freezing cold. And out here, in fact, Run Director Reese looked freezing in the Runbury. I was standing there thinking, please can I get your coat? I want to mother everybody, oh dear. Oh, it's just such a cold morning. I've decided this is my favourite tree, this one here on the left. It's really beautiful. Just coming out of the fog. It really dropped, doesn't it? I feel like this whole video is about the weather, when really I should be talking about parkrun. So I'm here to complete the full Ponty. What is the full Ponty? So if you're into the parkrun challenges, then you'll be aware. But there's 4 parkruns currently with Ponty in the name. So there is Ponty Breathe and Ponty Pool. So they're both South Wales. Pont y Bala, which is where we are now, which was the final one I needed because the first one I got was Ponty Fract, which is obviously fairly close to home, being in Yorkshire. So, well done. Yeah. I had the other 3. Been chasing this one since last December when we came to get it and it was cancelled. So really excited to have completed, or almost completed when I get to the finish line, the full Ponty. I've had to stop for a minute because I'm loving this bit. I love the noise of running water. I'd quite like to sleep here. It's the best noise in the background. But also then if you look at the fence, oh look at the frozen cobwebs. And then all of this lovely, can't get a hand. Look, that's how cold it is. I don't know if the frozen cobwebs will come out on film, but they're very, very beautiful. In fact, this whole area is very beautiful. Not too far from the finish now. I do like to stop and appreciate where we are. Definitely something that running with Poppy has taught me. I used to run with my head down, not really see anything, put more of an effort in, but for me, the parkrun tourism isn't really about times, it's about exploring new places. So back in the day when we were recording the parkrun show, I did get teased because I ran Durham Parkrun and I didn't see the cathedral, and it's fairly prominent on the skyline. So that's not why I look around. That was when I first realised that I run with my head down. But yeah, running with Poppy, seeing the world through a child's eyes is absolutely magical. So that's what I try to do now, even when Poppy isn't with me. It's like the gift that she's given me. Running back through the bollards. This is where I nearly went left last time. Thank you so much. And this is sort of the finish straight, I guess. Sorry, I got left. Silly me. And drifted right. Oh, I'm just loving bits like this where there's loads of steam going off, or mist going off up into the air. It was our first winter night in the van last night. It was so cold. Poppy woke up at about 4 and said, I'm cold and I feel sick. They made it nice and warm. I fixed the diesel heater this week. That was good. It just needed a new fuse and a reset, so hooray for being able to solve problems yourself. And we needed it. So I put that on for a little bit, and then we've had it on a little bit this morning when I discovered the ice inside the van. I was like, okay, we're sat in a freezer, let's get warm. Anyway, it's all worked out. Here we are, Just need to go and look after my girl. I don't know how long she'll want to stay here until she feels better and well enough to drive. It is about a 2.5 hour drive home. Running into the finish here. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. There we go. Thank you so much, guys.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you. Position 41. Gonna get scanned. Hello, scanners.
Hello.
That's me.
Well done.
I'll do a trade.
Congratulations.
And that's my. Thank you so much.
Did you ring the bell?
Well, I didn't ring the bell. It's my first time here, though. Shall I ring the bell? I'm going to ring the bell. Okay, I'm going to ring the bell.
Don't ring the bell. You deserve it.
Here is the PB bell. The thing is, I feel a bit bad ringing this because it's my first time here. I'm never sure that that really counts as PB, but I'm doing it. Yay! Well done. Tail runners are in. I'm going to have a chat with Gerald, event director, once he's found his car keys. They're somewhere here on the floor. But look what they have. A member of the team made this. This is their token holder. A token comes out of the top there. Oh my gosh! Like, I can't tell you how impressed I am by this. Half the guys didn't know that this was special. They thought Parkrun sent these out. No, that'd be amazing. Every Parkrun needs somebody on their team who can make these. Wow. I've just had a really lovely chat with the team who have all now gone over to the cafe. We are not going to go to the cafe because Poppy is still poorly. I really don't think we need to be spreading germs to people. So that is such a shame not to get to spend time with those guys after travelling all the way here. Just occurred to me, it's a pay and display car park. Luckily we haven't got a ticket because Poppy was poorly. We were late. I sort of didn't think I was going to make it to the start of Parkrun. Wasn't sure if we were staying, going. I completely forgot. So you do need to get a ticket, parking ticket. Otherwise you might get a parking ticket. A car park ticket. Otherwise you might get a parking ticket. Parking is £1.10 for 2 hours. Huge thanks to Andy for the coins. I don't have cash anymore, too cashless. Although I think you could pay by phone, but Andy helped me out. £1.10. Thank you very much. So yeah, we're legal now and I can go and have a little wander by the river. The sun is burning off some of this fog, thick fog that's been here all morning, and I have to show you the view. Look at this. There's some sort of stone circle down there which looks absolutely beautiful, but look at the mountains in the background. The sun is really trying to burn some of it off, but what a beautiful backdrop. I'm so very pleased to at least be seeing some of the mountains. We are just on the edge of Snowdonia National Park, so really beautiful part of the world. I sort of thought Poppy and I might go and climb a mountain. Obviously that's definitely not happening. I think we might just try and limp back to Leeds and make it there without Poppy being too poorly. I'm just stood in this stone circle, which is also pretty cool. But before we go, I'm definitely going to take a moment just to look over at the mountains, because what a place to be. I've only just realised that from the actual car park you can see Pont y Bala. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's a tree on a mound and it's thought to mark a Roman camp, but it's rather impressive. As somebody who loves trees, that tree is doing it for me. I found a little spiral path up to the tree, so I'm gonna go and visit it. What a tree. I love this. Pont y Bala, she says, if that's how you pronounce it. But look at these mountains in the background. Wow. I want to go and stand on top of there. I wonder which peak that is. But not today. Not with the poorly pops. Wales has plenty more stunning parkruns to visit, so I'm sure we will come again. I'm just having a tiny explore. Poppy says she'd quite like half an hour just to rest a bit more before we drive, and then we're going to try to make it home. Vomit free is the hope. Oh dear, not all parkrun tours go the way you want them to. It's sad that Poppy didn't get to complete her full Ponty. She's done the other 3. But yeah, still been a wonderful parkrun morning, met some amazing people. I can't feel my face, you know, and you can't feel your nose. And every time you talk or move your mouth, it feels weird. Well, that is me now. It is. I don't think it's got above freezing yet. It's absolutely Baltic today. I'm back at the parkrun start, and it's so funny that this is here. The driving theory test centre in the car park. Who knew that was a thing? You can do your theory test in a lorry. Anyway, just going to go and say goodbye to these mountains before we head back to Leeds. Just need to wait now until there's some sort of blood flow in my hands. Oh my goodness, they look like dead person hands. So cold. And then we can set off. We couldn't leave without appreciating the views out across Lake Bala. The sun is coming out now. It's finally starting to warm up and the view is just incredible. Look at the mountains. What a place to spend your Saturday morning. It's turned into a glorious morning. If Poppy was not poorly, then we would be up in those mountains, although I still don't feel like eating any food. So I'm not sure that I'm 100% either, because normally, straight after parkrun, park fapping, post parkrun breakfast. Anyway, whilst I enjoy these views out across Snowdonia National Park, across Lake Bala and to the beautiful mountains, all that remains for me to say is a huge thank you to event director Gerald, to run director Reese, and all of the volunteers for the wonderful run this morning at Pont y Bala. Hooray, full Ponty completed. I'm not sure what my next parkrun challenge is. I'll have to have a look. Huge thanks to you guys for watching the video. Give the video a like if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more running adventures. I think we're away on a tourist adventure next week. Hopefully feeling a little bit better. It's another night away in the van. Fingers crossed. And yeah, take care, happy running, and I will see you soon.